Hi, I'm Pastor Billy Brath, Lutheran Church Extension Fund Vice President of Ministry Solutions, here for another ministry moment to help your ministries move forward according to God's will. This video is the fifth in our series on communication, helping you create and execute a communication plan that overcomes common issues. Today, we'll explore newsletters and magazines. Pastors, I'll start by addressing the elephant in the room. Very few of us enjoy writing newsletter articles. Perhaps more directly, we don't like the time and creativity required amidst all our other work. There's two ways to combat this. Schedule the time slot. Make it known to everyone on your team and church leadership. Protect that time. Place it somewhere in the week when you know it can be protected. Number two, plan the content. Gather your communication team regularly to plan out any and all articles you need to write. During those sessions, frame out the main points of each article. Now let's talk about the newsletter in general. Why do we publish them? To inform the congregation of what's going on, including a calendar. To let people know when it's their turn to serve in worship. To publish business and operational information about the congregation. Or to provide information about ministries and missionaries outside the congregation. And although there may be other reasons, really the main reason is because we always have. Going back to the first video in the series, watch it if you haven't, we discussed what to publish where. If your regular Sunday or weekly communications include most of everything I just mentioned, then why publish it in your newsletter? You know, a newsletter is a perfect medium for storytelling. Think about a magazine. Articles telling stories about things that have happened, research that's been done, business news, and maybe inspiring stories that help us look into the future. So let's rework your newsletter into a ministry magazine. First, based on the work from the first video in the series, what content do you need to publish that won't fit into another publication? Perhaps the business reporting from the congregation. Great, add that to the list. Second, pull out your congregation's calendar. What ministry events occur throughout the year that warrant a follow-up story? VBS, Christmas services, Holy Week? Add those to the list and note the best month to tell that story. Third, look at your regular ministries. When could stories be told about what each one has done? Celebrate and storytell your Bible study groups, Sunday school classes, youth work, your quilters. Add each to the list and note a good month to publish each story. Fourth, note your monthly missions. We discussed these in a ministry moment on the same name, published in November of last year. Highlight one mission ministry a month, like a missionary, LWML or LCEF, and for our topic today, add it to the month's publication. Finally, decide the personal touch. Pastors, we started talking about your newsletter articles, and this personal touch is important and gives you and other leaders the chance to join in celebrating and storytelling directly. But do engage other leaders. Maybe you don't need to write an article each month, but I'll let you and your team decide. Now, when you publish your ministry magazine, take the time to make it as nice as possible. Perhaps if you limit it to 4 editions a year, you could have it professionally printed like a magazine. Your people will enjoy the stories, be encouraged, and grateful to the Lord for the loving work He does through your congregation. If you need help thinking through this publication change and creating a ministry magazine, we're here to help. Contact your LCEF District Vice President or email ministrysolutions@lcef.org.